Greetings, my healers, this is Nikentel, and welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life Forever. So, as you see in the last episode, Red has come back to Kobukan thanks to his friends and his talker, Blue. And here we are in the battle hall, and Lance is looking pissed. Dean Drayden, it has been 2 hours! You must allow me to find out why our challengers are so late! No, I don't think that's necessary. Our new disciplinary committee should be more than up to the task. I agreed with you. 2.5 hours ago. This is the absolute end of my patience, Drayden! Oh, you pushed Drayden's buttons, Lance. You're in trouble. And what about my patience, Lance? There you go. What? I've stood here listening to your complaints for, as you say, 2.5 hours. I understand submission is a concept that is foreign to you, Champion Lance, but I do ask you to remember the chain of command on the grounds of Kobukan Academy. How long will that chain remain unbroken, I wonder? Watch yourself, Lance. Yeah, you better watch yourself. I am not blind to the dissatisfaction of the board, though they are vulturous opportunists. I happen to agree with this particular complaint. You have too much faith in the students. The fiasco last Saturday was because you believed the children to be capable of self-governance. I fail to see what is happening right now is any different. I know you do, Lance. I know you do. What is that noise? Hey, everyone's back. Hey, are we late? No, I see. No, it would appear that you are perfectly on time. Oh, Cotton Ball's sister Ash is eating over there. Of course it would involve you three. You three as in Leaf, Ethan, and Blue, of course. Welcome back, Mr. Rose. Hi, Dean Drayden. You know how I said I wanted to drop out on Saturday? Okay, so Drayden told Ethan that Red came into his office without a word, so he didn't say he wanted to drop out. No. Huh? I have no recollection of such an event. What? What? Oh my god. Nothing, I guess. Thank you, Dean. I'm sure I have no idea what you're thanking me for. I'm sure I have no idea what you're thanking me for, but if there was someone to thank, it would be Miss Magnolia. She established a precedent after all. Wait, Sonia? Didn't? Yes. I was the one who convinced Dean Drayden, after a good amount of debate, of the importance of letting Sonia back in. The irony of my own argument being used to let you back in is not lost on me. Hey, what's up with this? You said that if Red came back, you'd respect him! You may notice I'm not investigating too closely why the beginning of the Quater Qlashes has been delayed 2 whole hours. You may interpret my reasoning for that however you wish. Thanks? I take my leave of this. Yeah, finally, bye, Lance. Has anyone Oh, and that kick-ass music is back, awesome. Has anyone ever told him that he can just, walk away? He doesn't always have to take his leave? Well, students, I cannot imagine what has transpired to bring you all here 2 hours late, but since you're here, it seems now would be an excellent time to begin the Quater Qlashes in earnest. Yeah, about time. Red, think you can avoid derailing everything to be the center of attention for a couple hours? Hopefully. Oh, Dean Drayden. Young man? I was in a gym class, so I didn't get my battle assignments. When's my first match? Oh, and that reminds me, he missed his homeroom quiz. That's gonna affect his chance of graduating. Maybe. I don't remember, off the top of my head, who else is in your pool of 8, but it would appear that you are in the first round. Whoa! Really? Yes! Blue, that means that our battling really mattered! Good. If I'd spent 2 hours battling generics just to find out that his battle was at 6 p.m., I'd be really pissed. Oh, when aren't you? Hopefully Blue will have his temper down in the future. He'll be calmer. Looks like a good amount of people from the city and other students are starting to come in. And they do not look happy. Why are they all shouting Blueberry? It's a new challenge on the internet called the Blueberry Challenge. Man, they're quick to make challenges. Oh, but it appears many of them are looking at you, Mr. Oak. Yeah, well, my name's Blue. Don't have any idea what a blueberry is. Yep. They're trying to protect Blue. Mr. Rose. Huh? Does blueberry mean anything to you? Is it perhaps a nickname for Mr. Oak? Oh, crap. I can't lie, but if I say yes, then, well, I'll be throwing Blueberry under the bus for helping me, and I've got to draw the line somewhere, right? His name is Blue, sir. And there you go. You see, the text said Blueberry at the top here, but from now on he will be called Blue. Way to help your future boyfriend, Red. So it is. Return the favor. Now excuse me, I think I have some preparations to assist with. Thanks, Blue. I only did this so that you could fix this damn school. If there was anyone else who I thought could sort this shit out, I'd go to them. Like with the Charmander, then. You mean my Charmander? Yeah. You know about Phrenergy. Obviously. Yeah, if you told... okay, if you let Blue... convince you not to go to the elections, then none of this would have happened. You should have listened to him. So that's what... We'll talk about this later. He was trying to protect Red so his secret about Phrenergy wouldn't be spilled. I'm going to go change. I've been wearing this uniform for like 24 hours straight, and it is starting to stank. Tia says that it's true. You smell really bad. Yellow! That wasn't me, that was Tia! Oh sure, blame the mute girl. Hey, I'm just relaying the messages. Alright, Yellow, you're precious, so don't worry about it. Oh wait, Blue, my Dratini? Yeah, here you go. Blue passes Leaf a Pokeball. She's strong. Take good care of her. Duh! And here's the second time that Blue gives compliments. My battle isn't for a couple hours, but I guess I might as well watch everyone else from the stands. Blue, Yellow, T, you guys want to come with? Her name is Tia, Ethan. Still need to work on those names. No. Hey! Did Tia just elbow Blue in the stomach or something? That means yes, you do. I liked her more when I had no idea what she was saying. Can we go back to that? Maybe not, Blue. But you're gonna have to watch your boyfriend battle along with his roommate, his closest friend, his closest male friend. You'll quickly take your position on the side of the arena and wait for the announcer's call as hundreds of disgruntled battlers and spectators pour through the doors. A harried-looking staff member thrusts a card in your hand number 15 and points you towards a place to stand. Another battler, someone from the city, toddles up to you excitedly. Hello, youngster! It's an old man. Hello, sir! Isn't this a pile of apples? We get to battle in Kobukan's own battle hall. I've seen a few pictures of this place, but I never thought I'd get to go in. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been here a few times, but it still makes me gasp with how big it is. You've been here a few times? What's that about then, youngster? Yeah, I'm actually part of the Kobukan battle team. Bless me, I've been talking to a celebrity! And have you noticed that he has a My Low-Tech decoration on his cane? That's pretty interesting. Huh! Not really, sir. It's pretty early in the year. This'll be the battle team's first real challenge. Well, good luck with that then. What's your number? 15. Oh, I'm 16! Huh. I guess we might be battling each other then. Grr, just my luck. Oh well, I figured I'd get smacked down by some whippersnapper sooner or later. Yeah, old people need to be beaten up by not physically, just defeated by whippersnappers, as you say, by us whippersnappers. Still, coming here all the way from Viridian just to be eliminated in the opening round of battles. Sorry, sir. If it makes you feel any better, I only have one Pokémon on me right now. Oh, I've only had 2 Pokémon in my entire 68 years! And one of these is brand new. Gift from my granddaughter it was. Cool. Talking of my granddaughter, she's the announcer for this event, don't you know? Last time there was an event with an announcer, I think a random student took the microphone. Is she a student here? No, she's... Well, I'm sure you'll recognize her. The old man raises his cane and points at the announcer's booth. Straining your eyes a bit, you think you vaguely recognize the figure. She seems to be fretfully talking into a Pokegear, pacing back and forth. No, Io, this won't work. You promised we'd co-host. My crew delayed for as long as we could, but the event's about to begin. And if you're still not here, then... What do you mean you're still in Paldea? She's always like this before a show, but the moment the spotlight shines, it's all class and control with her. Now, ain't you happy to learn a bit of celebrity gossip about the Lisia? Absolutely. Okay, so the old man mentioned that he's from Viridian City, and do you recognize that old man? Yeah, it's that old man from the Kanto games, from Gens 1 and 3. You know, when Red tries to go into Viridian Forest, and the old man says, "You can't go through here, this is private property." And then his granddaughter says, "Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean." Yeah, the old man who hasn't had his coffee. Who is Lissy? Wait, did I read that? Absolutely. Who is Lisia? Eh? Don't you watch any TV, young man? She's the contest champion. Oh, of Kobukan? No, young man, of the world. She's the niece of Wallace, the previous contest champion. Oh, right, Wallace. I think he teaches at the school. Yeah, he's the teacher for the water elective. So, Cavalier, you Kobukan students are really something else. You're not phased at all. To be honest, sir, I've got a lot going on. Maybe I'd be a bit more gobsmacked if I had the time to process, but... Oh, Janine, hi. Red? Hi, Janine. Lady troubles, young man? I'll leave you at it. I thought that you were... gone. I was, a little bit. I'm sorry. Are you mad? No, I'm just... processing. I had to change a bunch of plans based on your leaving the team, and I just gotten used to the new paradigm. So now I need to figure out if I can just seamlessly revert to the previous plan. What changes did you make? Battle number 1, would you please take your position? We're almost 3 hours late. What? Janine wordlessly holds up a card, much like your own, that says number 1 on it. I figured you were our best shot at placing in the national tournament. When you left, I signed myself up. You signed yourself up a couple days ago, but you got the number 1 spot? Yeah. Just a coincidence though, it's random, at least it's meant to be. Damn, I guess that means you'll be beating me in the Quater Qlash somewhere down the road then? Maybe. I just got back here, how's the school? I'll be real, things have been better. A lot of people are still mad at you, but most people are too wrapped up in their own secrets being exposed. Still, you shouldn't expect to be winning any popularity contest anytime soon. Damn. I still have your back though, that's my girl Janine. Huh? It was a dumb move to try and keep this power of yours secret. Obviously, it made you look suspicious as hell. You can blame Professor Oak for that, Janine. He told Red to keep it a secret. But I don't care if you're a red-haired blue little man from outer space as long as you win battles for me. Thanks, Janine. That really means a lot. Just out of curiosity though, do you have mind control powers? No, I do not. All my power does is make people in Pokémon understand what I'm feeling. That's actually a bit disappointing. If you did have those powers, I bet they would help you out in your battles a bunch. I already have the ability to make Pokémon listen to me as soon as I catch them. Isn't that enough? If there was some combination of abilities or powers that would let you become Kobukan's champion right now, then yeah, I'd say that's enough. Well, I'll still do my best. Don't worry too much about it. No battle team member has ever been eliminated in the first round of the Quater Qlashes, and we have much larger teams before. We've had much larger teams before. You should focus on talking to the other team members. A lot of them are on the fence about you. They're not sure what to think. They've had enough time to calm down, but they're still in a position where they can be easily swayed one way or the other. Winning your battles will be a good start, but after that, you'll need to give a hell of a speech. We're having an emergency meeting tomorrow to discuss, well, everything. Have it ready by then. I'll do my best. There's a lot of people in the school that I need to talk to, but fixing things with the battle team is definitely on my radar. Good. I don't want to think that making the battle team smaller, more personal, was a mistake, even if it means we're more easily sidetracked by stuff like this, so prove to me that wasn't a poor decision. I'll do my best. I know you will.
Battler number 1, take your place, please!
Don't make Lisia wait. Okay, I only have lightning, but that should be fine, right? I mean, if I can't beat the first trainer in my first QQ match, maybe I really have no business being a Kobukan. You'll be fine, Red. Oh, Lance is back. Oh, great. What now? Rose, I would have a word with you. I'm about to go have my first battle. This will only take a minute. This will take only a minute. Besides which, as I am the regional champion of 2 regions, I would hope my position affords me at least a couple minutes of delay, coming off the 3-hour delay we've already endured. God knows it conveys no other benefits. Right. I see you have tasted defeat, and you have come back to try again, in spite of it. Yeah. The drama of running away from the school, then coming back at the last possible minute, notwithstanding, it appears I may have misjudged you. So I offer this advice with the full sincerity of a person in my position, attempting to do well. Some defeats you cannot come back from. Oh, that's in red text, that's pretty important and serious. Huh? There will be consequences for failure from now on, Rose. Once defeat has its claws on you, every fresh defeat draws more blood. Every battle you have had up to this point has been one that can be won, or lost, with little effect on your sheltered life. But make no mistake, if you fail to win this first round of the Quater Qlashes, no matter how much shame you may have felt before, it will pale in comparison to the infamy of being the first battle team member to lose in the first round. This sincere advice sounds a lot like a threat. Take it as you will. Now I take my leave of you? I was going to say I must go. Yeah, no he wasn't. Okay, Lance is gone, so prepare for the Quater Clash matches. Eventually, all the battlers take their places, and a very frantic-looking Lisia takes to the stand. You watch her take a quick breath, and she dashes a dazzling smile as her voice booms into her microphone. Yes! Yes, that kick-ass music is back, awesome! The whole school is attending, and here's Lisia.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the 228th annual Quater Qlashes. I'm so sorry about the delay, but I'm sure the roaring hot battles we're about to see will more than make up for it. That's what I like to hear. It's me, the one and only Lisia, World Contest Champion, ready to announce for you.
She really does have her uncle's genes, doesn't she? I mean, the outfit and the hair, definitely the hair, look at that.
I'll be your host for all the Quater Clash battles in the greater Inspira area this round, so I hope you don't get bored of me.
How can people be bored of you? You're gorgeous.
Awesome, awesome! Now, I'm sure all the battles happening in this round are going to be super exciting, but I can really only commentate one battle at a time. So if I don't give your individual battles a play-by-play, then don't feel bad. Lisia's still watching you!
10 battles at a time? 20 different battlers? No way she can watch all of us at once. No way she can watch all of us at once. But it's nice of her to say that anyway. I think I get why this girl's so popular.
Now, let's do a quick little interview with one of the battlers before we get things started. You all know I like to shine the spotlight on promising trainers. How about...
Huh? She's looking right at me.
You!
Oh, Janine. Oh.
Hi there, battler number 1. How do you feel having the first number in the entire greater Inspira area Quater Qlashes? Feels pretty good, Lisia. That's great! Now what's your name, and what are you hoping to accomplish today? My name is Janine Koga, and I aim for nothing less than an overwhelming, dominating victory. Whoa! Big words from our challenger here! Do we think she can do it?
The crowd thinks so.
Awesome! Awesome! Are you a student at Kobukan then? Technically, I'm the captain of the battle team. Captain?
Look at her shocked face.
That's amazing! She really is #1, folks! Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
Okay, Lisia, settle down. You're making her embarrassed. Huh. Janine actually looks a tiny bit sheepish in front of all these people. So she does have a shy side after all.
Well, if you're the captain of the battle team, then you must be heading to the very top, right? You're aiming to get into the national tournament?
Janine leans into the microphone and says 2 words.
At least. Powerful! Powerful words from Janine Koga, future champion of Kobukan, no doubt. I certainly wouldn't want to face her.
Looking past Janine, where she walked from, you see that her opponent seems particularly green in the face. What, is he gonna vomit on her? He better not.
Well, I think we've all waited long enough, haven't we? Let's get these battles started, ladies and gents.
At least she didn't say ladies and germs. And here's the old man again. Alright, whippersnapper, time to show me what the battle team of Kobukan Academy is all about. It'd be my pleasure, sir. Okay, I'm almost pointing to that old man's crotch. That's gross. Wait, 2 Pokémon? I had to pause the recording for a bit and now I'm back. What, lad? Weren't you listening? This entire round will be double battles. Oops, I've been out of the region for a bit, so I guess I missed the part where they told us that. Looks like I've got the upper hand here then. I don't think so. Your 2 Pokemon are way below, Lightning. He's at level 17. Maybe, but I'm still confident in Lightning. Come on, buddy, let's do this.
Pika! Pika!
Okay, this is easy. Just use Electro Ball and a Kakuna, which she evolved from Weedle as in the first games. I mean, in the Kanto games. That old man showed Red how to catch a Pokemon, which was the Weedle, and she evolved into a Kakuna. And so, Feebas used Splash, which had no effect, and used Quick Attack. There we go. Bye, Feebas. So ugly. Okay, Red won his first Quater Qlash battle. By Jove, that's quite a performance, young man! Hey, it was fun. Fun? Bah! I've never been defeated so easily. I had a whale of a time, but I can't imagine it was any more fun for you than taking candy from a baby. Well, this is the first battle of the first round of the Quater Qlashes. Some matchups are going to be a bit unbalanced. Well, lad, if you're going to sweep me off to the side, I hope to see you at the top. My pride as an old codger won't permit anything else. I'll do my best, sir. See that you do, young man. I'll put in a good word for you to my granddaughter. You know, the Lisia. Surely you remember now? I'd really appreciate that, but I swear I'd never heard of her until a couple minutes ago. Yeah, that old man is just looking at him surprised. Shortly after, the battles finish, and everyone leaves the stadium's pit to make way for the next 20 battlers.
Wow! Wasn't that amazing? Janine's Venomoth showed absolutely no hesitation in its attacks, and the sparkles of its toxic scales were gorgeous! Perhaps our champion Janine has some potential as a coordinator?
Not a chance. What, like those girls who wear skirts and dance with their Pokémon? Apparently, there's actually a lot more to it than that. You don't have to be a girl for one. Yeah, that's what Brendan told Blue a while ago on Spring's Day. Weird. I don't get why anyone would want to be a coordinator when you could just battle, but I guess it's just not for me. Different strokes, different blokes. Okay, congratulations, Red. Go talk to your friends. Huh? Classes are out for the rest of the week because of the Quater Qlashes, so this is the perfect opportunity to talk to some of the people who were hurt last Saturday and patch things over with them. I'm sure you care about... Well, I'm surprised you care about, well, my friends. Really? That actually makes me a bit sad. I'm not heartless, you know. I mean, sure, I'm strict, but I've always said that working together is the best way to succeed as a team. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to imply you were heartless or anything. You're so tough. It's surprising to hear that you care about my friendships, even if they're not battle team friendships, you know? Okay, I see where you're coming from. You shouldn't confuse toughness with antisociality, though. One definitely doesn't imply the other. Right. Anyway, go on. I'll keep an eye on the next battles in the first round, in case I see anything interesting. Alright. Thanks, Janine. Speechless. I don't believe in people. I don't have faith. I look at the evidence and I figure out from that if they're a person worth having my team. I don't believe in people. I don't have faith. I look at the evidence and figure out from that if they're a person worth having in my team. Not everyone does that. A lot of people who do believe in others are going to be really hurt by this, and they'll take that out on you, so... Harden your heart, Red. Yeah, exactly, Red. That's good advice. I wish I could take it. Just take it! Become tougher. Even Blue said that you're too much of a wimp to say anything, to set boundaries. Okay, we're out of the battle hall, and here's Ethan! Hi! Hey, man. Hey. What are you doing? Going to grab some chips from the vending machine. I'm planning on watching a few more battles. Thought I'd get some refreshments while the second round is getting ready. I getcha. Hey, are we cool? Yeah, we're cool, man. Thanks. I should probably let you know that I think I have this power as well. Huh? Yeah, Pokémon listen to me, you know, same as you. Of course, the whole bit about people feeling what I feel part, don't know how that shakes out with all this. Wait, is that why we've been syncing up? I asked Professor Oak and he said no, probably. But I didn't tell him that I thought I had Frenzy as well, so, you know, maybe that's it. I'm sorry. Huh? I had no idea that you had Frenzy. Man, you're saying it like it's a disease or something. Far as I can tell, Frenzy's exclusively a good thing. I've got a question. Can you lie? Nope, never have been. Huh, maybe that's one of Frenzy's side effects then. Some sort of forced honesty. Or maybe we just realize, when we're younger, that no one believes our lies anyway. Yeah, who knows. How's the school? Can't lie, it's been pretty bad. Everyone's really upset, and a lot of people have given up on the school year already. Wow, that's awful. Hey, don't look so down, buddy. People will cheer up eventually. You just gotta wait for them to be in better moods. Huh? Wait, you don't know about moods? I mean, I know what a mood is, like the noun. Yeah, it figures. A popular, friendly guy like you've probably only ever had to deal with people in good moods, huh? Hey, I grew up with Blue yelling at me pretty much every day. Yeah, but you realize he likes arguing, right? Dude's never happier than when he's yelling at someone. Unfortunately. Huh? Whatever, dude. Here, let me explain how moods work. From now on, characters will have moods. Depending on the character's personality, their mood will change day by day. You increase or decrease the mood of a character by increasing or decreasing your bond level with them. If their mood is positive at the start of the day, your bond level with them will increase. If it is negative, it will decrease. Moods slowly return to neutral over time, so keep an eye on the moods of characters you want to become closer to. There are no additional benefits of raising a mood over 10, so if your favorite character already has a mood of 10 or more, try increasing your bonds with another character. Yeah, if a character's mood is... if it's over 10, then it's called blissful. Blissful is the best mood. Finally, your socials page now displays a person's current mood. Thank you, Ethan. You get it? I guess I do. I don't know though. Leaving a person alone after a while just because there's no additional benefits feels kinda manipulative. It's not. Figuring out when a person needs their space. Figuring out when people need their space is just part of putting effort into a relationship. which is something most of us have to do. I guess. You'll get used to it, bud. Now, I think there's a bag of torch chips calling my name, so I'll see you later. Oh yeah, see you back at the dorm. Oh, Red, you don't know yet. What? Nothing. I'll tell you later. Alright. Bye, Ethan. You are just about to leave the garden when you notice someone walking around the corner. It's Gardenia! How you doing, my other girl? Hey. Red! You came back! Sorry. I keep using 2 fingers. Whoa! I didn't expect such a positive reaction? We're business partners, aren't we? I always make sure to pay the people who invest with me. And when you were gone, I thought I'd have to mail you your dividends. Like, use actual snail mail. Do you know how much time that would take? My profit margins would be absolutely ruined. Oh. That's the first time we see Gardenia angry. Or at least, pretend to be. I'm kidding, dude. Oh. Then why? It's complicated. I don't think you're a bad dude for one. I've worked with some bad dudes before. Some people are just scared of commitment. The moment they sign a contract, it's like a switch flips within their head that says bail. I did bail, though. Yeah, but you came back. The one thing I can't stand is when people just ghost me, so thanks for coming back. You're welcome. So, do you have mind control powers? This is going to be all I'll be doing for the next week, isn't it? You explained the true nature of Phrenergy to Gardenia. Well, that sounds like a fat load of Taurus crap. But, you know, I was already primed to believe that you had mind control powers, so, honestly, the goalposts had shifted so far that I make you feel empathy is kinda reasonable. Besides, there's one other thing that makes me believe in you. Oh, and speaking of empathy, I highly doubt that Phrenergy would work on psychopaths. My wallet? Ah, good one, Red. I mean, if you're willing to pay me to believe you, I'll take it, but that wasn't what I was thinking, no. No, the reason I believe you is... 'cause I believe you, dude. Something this out there, this unbelievable, this wild, no way I should believe it, but I do. And I guess that's 'cause I can tell you're telling the truth. That seems like a tautology. There's no way you know what a tautology is. Wait, does that mean I used that word correctly? Whatever, dude. Look, things are going to be a bit weirder between us. Between you and everyone else in the school, really. But it's not like I'm going to hold this against you or anything. We have a deal, and I never back out of deals, unless the contractual provisions have undergone modifications resulting in a pecuniary detriment to my interests. My god, that text is so small. Huh? Don't worry about it. Alright. Oh, by the way, here's your dividends. I was saving them for you. Oh, thank you, Gardenia. Gardenia hands you 330 Pokédollars, 3 days worth of investment. Thanks. You turn to leave when... Hey! Yeah? People are going to be more suspicious of you now. I get it, and I don't blame them. I'm used to it. Whenever I talk to someone, people think I'm just trying to get money from them, so, you know, I don't really have any friends, just business partners. That's pretty sad if you ask me. And I think that you might see something similar. Don't let it get to you, Red. Alright, Gardenia, thanks. Okay, that ends our chat with Gardenia. Alright, now where should I go first? Okay, we're back on the campus, and this will be a good time for a bathroom break for me. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back, and now let's explore for a while. But first, I gotta show you the socials page, see? Look, now the characters' moods will be displayed, along with the information. So, most of these characters are either depressed or saddened, and their moods will go up 1 point each day, but the bonds will go down. And the more bonds you lose with the character, you're going to end up with a level 0 relationship with the character. So I'm going to go over and show these characters one by one, so feel free to pause the video and look closely at that information. Sonia, Faulkner, Erica, Hilda, Nessa, Brawley, Gardenia, Bianca, Sabrina, May, Jasmine, Professor Cherry, Grusha, Rosa, B, Flannery, Nate, Whitney, Dawn, Brendan, Leaf, Tia, Misty, Serena, Skyla, Hilbert, Janine, Cheren, Silver, Calem, Blue, and Ethan. Yeah, so I was previously on a level 3 relationship with Silver, but due to his depressed mood right now, I'm losing bonds with him, so I'm at level 2 with him right now. And here's Blue, he's saddened, his mood is at -3. The next day he'll have a +1 mood and I'll lose 3 bond points with him. That's pretty much bad. The same with Ethan. But Leaf is ecstatic, she's at a level 5, her mood is at 5, and the next day her mood will go down 1 point, but her bond points will go up 3 points. And look at this, Cheren, look at what Red's relationship with him is now. Red is now an anathema to Cheren. Fuck Cheren. Oh, and I mentioned that the best mode is blissful, which is 10 or above, but some of these characters are in a desolate mode, which is -10. Let's see, like Erica, for example. See, her mood is -10, so you lose 5 bond points each day if a character's mood is desolate, which is -10 or lower. Desolate is the worst move and blissful is the best. So, enough with the moods and the characters, now let's go explore. You see what happens if you click on the battle hall. The cheers of the crowd are still pretty loud. I don't think I could have a normal conversation there right now. And if you try to leave campus, I don't think anyone would be hanging around in the fields right now. Right, so first we're going to Inspira City with Jasmine and Grusha. We're going to listen to the conversations. As you walk towards the Pokémon Center, you pass by the seaport and see Grusha and Jasmine sitting on the dock, talking. You quickly hide behind a fire hydrant. You're too tall for a fire hydrant, Red! Could be worse, Grusha. The doctor said that it was a miracle that you didn't get more seriously hurt. Oh my god, look at that. Grusha has scars right here. On his jaw and his neck. Ouch. I don't care if it could be worse. I'm sick of being a miracle. Oh, it's a miracle that you survived that snowboard through your chest, Grusha. Oh, it's a miracle that your heart is still beating even with the arrhythmia, Grusha. Oh, it's a miracle that you didn't get seriously injured after having a heart attack and falling off the stage in front of the entire school, Grusha. Poor Grusha. Maybe it would be better if the next time wasn't a miracle. No! How dare you, Grusha? How dare you! You need to stick around. You're an amazing person and a brave, kind man. You've got far too much to give the world to give up now. Right. I've got so much to give the world. Like what? What can I even do now? I can't snowboard anymore. As a Pokemon trainer, I'm mediocre. I can't even get elected into a student council when Red basically gave us the keys to the front door. I can't even start a family someday. My heart will give out. Isn't that something? Por mi jodido corazón no puedo hacer el amor. Okay, this is Spanish for because of my fucking heart I can't make love. Yeah, I speak Spanish as well besides Polish. I'm trilingual. Of course, who'd even give a chance? I'm a ticking time bomb. It's a miracle I'm still alive, but these miracles will run out eventually. There's still something you can offer the world, Grusha. There's still something you can offer the world, Grusha. I love you too much to ask you to tell me what, because I know you can't. You can give the world something, Jasmine. You can fight for others. You do. I'm just waiting for my last miracle. You can fight for others too, Grusha. Sure, and when I'm there with the front lines next to you, I just keel over. What will the person I'm fighting for think? It's not easy for me, Grusha. In some ways, you actually have it easier than me. Oh yeah? How do you figure? When you're not actively having a heart attack or recovering from one, you're fine. But I'm tired. I'm always tired. Standing up takes active effort. Poor Jasmine. Even when I'm lying down and trying to sleep, I'm exhausted. I know you struggle, Grusha. I absolutely do. And I'd never try to say that I have it harder than you, or that your struggles are anything less than mine. But I struggle too, and I still try to do things. I still try to live. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You don't have anything to apologize for. I don't see the point of doing anything, when all that could be taken away in a moment, you know? What if I start trying to live again? What if I have hope, and then someone plays a Halloween prank on me and puts me in the hospital permanently? That would absolutely suck. It doesn't seem worth it. But that's true of anyone. The healthiest, strongest woman in the world could be hit by a bus tomorrow. Does that invalidate her life? I mean, that woman would be, what, Cynthia? Cynthia and I are operating on slightly different wavelengths. Red, then. He's a student just like you. When Cheren did that awful thing, and Red left the school, does that invalidate all the good he did while he was here? That's a good question. Kinda, yeah. Well, I don't think it does. It's disappointing to hear he was keeping that secret from us, but I can understand why he would. Wait, you think he really does have mind control? Well, yes, I don't think Cheren was lying. Nah, he wasn't lying, but he was dead wrong. Red is way too much of a goody two-shoes to be doing half of the stuff Cheren said he was. Oh. Well, I've always found you to be a splendid judge of character, so if you think he's innocent, he must be. Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say innocent, but he really wasn't mind-controlling people to vote for him or anything. If he was the kind of person who was willing to do that, then he wouldn't have let Cheren get one word out of his mouth. Exactly. We should probably head back to the hospital. Great, so that they can send me back to the school's infirmary until the next big thing happens and I have to go back to the hospital? I thought I was a snowboarding champion, not a ping-pong champion. If I have to see that maldita infirmary one more time. Maldita means damn in Spanish. Feminine form. She's a nice lady, so I feel bad for saying this, but I'm getting really sick of seeing Ms. Miriam's face. So Ms. Miriam is the infirmary's nurse, I see. Things will be alright, Grusha, I promise. You can't. But, thanks. I think I would very much like to go snowboarding someday. That would be brave of you, Jasmine. Maybe you could have some fun. Grusha and Jasmine walk out of earshot. You decide to head to the Pokémon Center to pick up the rest of your party. It is strongly recommended that you pick up your starter Pokémon Titanium. Of course I will! He's my precious starter, I love him! Further, it is unclear if you will have time to switch out your Pokémon again before the Quater Qlashes end. You may want to pick up your strongest Pokémon. Alright, I'm only going to pick 4 Pokémon from the PC. So, Titanium, Savage, Larimar, and Howlite. You'll see why at near the end of this video why I didn't pick up a 6th Pokemon. Okay, so now we're going to the baseball field with Flannery and Whitney. As you walk towards the baseball field, you see Flannery and Whitney sitting in the grass and talking quietly. You quickly hide in the dugout. I'm sorry I was a bit of a bitch. I'm sorry I was even bitchier. But I promise I didn't really think of you as a project, okay? It was a defense mechanism. A defense mechanism? Look, I like you, and you know I'm a lesbian. I'm not gay, Wit. I know! And you're really missing out. But that's totally fine, but I can't just not be into you, you know? Do not tell a straight person that they're missing out on the same sex. If they're straight, they're straight. Leave them alone. Leave Flannery alone. She's straight. End of story. Move on to someone else. So if I thought of you as someone I was helping as well as a friend, instead of just a friend, I could live with that. Besides, it wouldn't be right. I'm trying to help you with your condition. I can't be thinking about dating you at the same time. Don't even think about that. That'd be, like, totally unethical. As a future nurse, I can't be doing stuff like that. I was scared, Wit. I was scared that your patience would run out. I know it's not easy to get along with me. You basically have to be friends with two separate people, and I don't think there's anyone in the school who'd be willing to put up with me other than you. What about Tia? Huh? Aren't you pretty good friends with her? Like, you've been reading your fanfics to her, right? So you know about that. Don't worry about it, Flan. You're allowed to have other friends. How many times have I said you should anyway? Thanks. When I heard Sabrina say that you called me a project, that scared me. I haven't really been able to, you know, do the normal teenage stuff. I was too busy with the Lava Ridge gym, so I thought that you're friends with everyone, Wit. You collect friends like most people collect clothes. So I thought that you'd be easy to be friends with. You'd be easy to be normal with. Yeah, Whitney uses normal type Pokémon. I guess I was using you as well, but I guess you already knew that. And I thought if I was angry first, that you couldn't be mad at me. Nope. Huh? I didn't hear any of that. Really? Yep, I just heard a bunch of secrets about who was cheating on who. Man, Whitney. Turns out there are a lot of scumbags in this school. Yeah, those two bastards, incestuous step-siblings, ace trainers, were real scumbags. Good thing they're gone. I hate them. Oh. I guess we all heard different things then. But you heard the bit about Red, right? Oh yeah, what was that about? Mind control? Say what? I don't know why Red freaked out up there, but personally, I think Cheren's full of it. Mind control? Get real! Red's just a regular guy. I mean, we haven't talked that much outside of classes, but if he was actually controlling people's minds, there's no way he'd put up with me in the morning. Besides, I don't think mind control is even a real psychic power. Moving stuff with your mind, I get. Reading minds makes sense, but controlling minds? I don't think that's a real thing. Oh, it is actually. It's in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Esper powers. It's extremely uncommon, even amongst powerful Espers, but yeah. Oh. Does that mean he does have powers then? Oh, no way. Well, yeah, a little bit. Tia told me about it. What? Tia's here? She's been missing for, like, a whole day. Oh, yeah, she just got back. From what? I think she said she went to a water park. There was a lot of water anyway. Why am I always the last to learn these things? Because of your temper, Flannery. Because you spent your childhood memorizing the ship names of every single character in the Galarian television instead of learning sign language? That's a very clinical answer, Nurse Whitney. Alright, well, what power does Red have? Okay, so what Tia told me was... Whitney explains the true nature of Phrenergy to Flannery. Oh, Flannery's surprised. Wow, didn't see that coming. Wait, so that means during the gamble battle a couple weeks ago, he only won because he had superpowers! That guy owes me 5,000 Pokédollars! No, can't do, Flannery. He has less... Actually, no, he has more than that, but he can't give them to you. He's poor. That's what you're getting from this? Wait, I turned into Whit, I turn into an entirely different person every afternoon. Making people understand your feelings a bit better isn't that weird. Though, I'll admit I'm a bit jealous that he can just get Pokémon to listen to him. It's whatever. You don't turn into a different person, Flannery. Huh? It's always the same you. I can feel the anger you've buried in the afternoon, and I can feel your happiness in the morning too. It's all one Flan, and I'm friends with all of you. Thanks, Wit. No hard feelings about earlier? If you got none from me... So you know that fanfic you commissioned? Cynthia, Steven, a hot tub, and 50 pounds of butter. Flannery, no, please don't. None of that. That's disgusting. Flannery and Whitney walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. Okay, next, you can't go to the academy or the student center, the garden, so next we're going to the recreation center with Rosa and Nessa. I had to get a drink of peppermint tea. As you walk into the recreation center, you see Nessa and Rosa sitting on pool chairs talking to each other. You quickly hide behind a pile of towels. Towels? Really? A pile of towels? Well, that's gonna be a big pile anyway. What a mess. Yep. It must be nice to not be the biggest thing at the school for a while, though. Maybe a little bit, but I didn't want this. Poor Serena. I take classes with her. I really thought she had a bit of an actress's spirit in her. I had no idea about everything else. Yeah, I asked Red on a date. Oh, you're dating? No, he never took me up on it. Can you believe that? Nessa, the model, asked him on a date and he was like, no thanks. Ugh, look at me. Here I am, acting like it was ever anything serious. Yeah, that's because Red is interested in Blue, well, he will be in the future. What do you think about this whole situation? I don't know. This whole thing about mind control sounds really far-fetched, like something a D-list director would come up with. But I don't think Cheren was lying. I know an actor when I see one, and I didn't see anyone lying up on that stage. Those purple students were full of it, though. They were lying out of their noses the entire time. Damn right they were, those bastard incestuous step-siblings. Fuck them. I'm glad they're gone. Good riddance. I'll take your word for it. What are you going to do? Me? Lay back and wait for this all to blow over, mostly. Don't you think we should do something? What do you mean? Well, we're kind of famous, right? Maybe we can do something about this situation, protect some people who need it, or give a speech or something. Would your contracts allow you to? No. Hey, your net worth is about 30 times mine, so I'm probably not in any position to be giving advice, but... You can just ignore those. What? Yeah, those contracts. I had to sign a bunch too. No going to clubs, no posting swimsuit pics online, no drinking, no stuff like that. But I never paid attention to any of them. Really? Yeah. They set up all these rules. They try to control you, act like they own you. That's what they want you to think, because what they're terrified of you figuring out is that you own them. Girl, you can just ignore those rules. What are they going to do? Fire you? You earn them billions a year. Couldn't they sue me? Probably. If they did sue you, would you ever work for them again? No way! Then they can't sue you. Great thinking, Rosa. Oh, that's... okay. I have to be honest, the thought of that is super scary. Hey. Let's do it together. What? Let's do something you're not allowed to do. Right now. What? Are you coming on to me? No, but God, wouldn't that be a headline? Movie star Rosa and model Nessa found making out in college pool. If we sold pictures of that, we could both retire early. Yeah, on Spring's Day, you saw how Rosa rejected Leaf and didn't want anything to do with chicks. Rosa confirmed that she's straight. What? Sonia's told me about you, Nessa, but she told me you were really stoic and serious. Stoic and serious? Those are her words? Yep. That minx. I'm fun. I'm spontaneous. No, she's right. I wouldn't normally do stuff like this. I wouldn't normally do something like this. I don't like seeing people trapped, and you seemed trapped. I don't know if my key will work for you, but hey, at least you know it exists now. Thanks, Nessa. You can call me Ness. Alright, Ness. So Rosa is on Ness terms with Nessa, but Sonia isn't. Sonia's gonna have to work on that. I normally just lay back and let things happen, but about the school, I think that might actually be right call. I think that might actually be the right call here. Really? Yeah, if we made any sort of public statement or whatever, it might just make things worse. I get you. If we said that Red didn't have mind control powers, or Sabrina didn't mean to read our minds, then my entire job is lying to people, so I guess people might not believe me. Though I'm really good at lying, but I guess that would be telling the truth. You get it, so we'll just sit back and wait for this to blow over. I don't think so. There's something we can do to make this better. We need to be friends to Sabrina. Run that by me slowly? She's famous now, and can hear everyone's thoughts about her all the time, but she's alone. Doesn't that sound familiar? Yeah, I see what you mean. Poor Sabrina, she really needs a friend. We know how to handle that, so we can help her. Besides, I don't know about you, but all my secrets are already public and on the internet, so I'm not sure what Sabrina could accidentally read that millions of people don't already know. Same. Is it cool if I bring Sonia along? She still seems scared of trying to reconnect. I'm hoping that if I give her something to do, she'll be more comfortable. Of course, the more the merrier. Yeah, bring Sonia along, she needs a friend as well. Do you still want to do something illegal? Contractually disallowed, like partying, not illegal like murder. We can work our way up. Oh god, I just made another Raihan. I want a blip bug. What? You're from Gala, right? You must know where they live, right? I don't even know what a blip bug is. That's alright, let's go to the forest. It's a bug type, so I bet it must be there. Alright. Alright. So, when's your Quater Clash battle? I had to fight off some paparazzi and... Poor Rosa, always with paparazzi. Nessa and Rosa walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. Alright, we're all set with the recreation center. Oh, it's evening. We still have plenty of more conversations to listen to. Just 4 more locations left. Next, we're going to Aura Hall. Let's see what Leaf's roommates are up to. As you walk towards Aura Hall, you see Leaf's roommates talking with each other. They seem to be waiting for something, or someone. They all carry bags or suitcases with them. And only Bianca looks happy. Guess this is it then. I'll miss you guys. Oh, we'll still see each other, May. We take fire classes together after all. Yeah, and we can still, chat at lunch or whatever. I don't like change. I don't like them either, May. Change is good! You can't ever really know what your goal is unless you take the steps to walk toward it. There's Bianca, always optimistic. Our ball of sunshine. I'm going to miss your unfailing optimism in my new dorm, Bianca. No, you won't! Huh? We're dorming together in the new dorm too! Wait, how do you know? Because I'm friends with Nate, and I know Hilbert wants to room with Nate, and I know you want to room with Hilbert, and I want to room with you and Hilbert, so it makes sense if we room together. Yeah, I guess that's true. Are you sure that you want to dorm with Hilbert, though? You're kind of setting yourself up for a really tough time. I'm already the gopher for the entire school. It might be nice to help a single person for a while. Besides, Miss Miriam is always saying that the most important part of a nurse's job is handling different personalities. Rock on. Thanks, Bianca. Well, I'm glad that you two still have a friendly face to fall back on. What do you mean, Serena? Aren't you dorming with Calem? Yes, but... But? It's not as I dreamed it. Hey, isn't the entire reason you tried to get on the student council so you could dorm with him? No! Liar. Not entirely. I've been looking at May's thighs and she has the nice ones, doesn't she? Brendan's lucky. We've had some conversations with them. We've had some conversations since then, and things are different. I wanted this, but I don't know. This seems too sudden. Heh. Hilda! Sorry. No, May, it's alright. This is rather funny, isn't it? I'm like a hound dog chasing cars. I've no idea what to do when the car stops. Don't worry about it, Serena. You'll figure it out, and Calem's a great guy, super gentlemanly. Yes, he is. Well, what are your dorm plans, May? I'm dorming with Brendan. He says he found a guy. He says he's found a guy to dorm with, so I guess I'm going to meet some new people. You'll eventually find out who that guy is. I'm talking to you, my healers. You'll find out who that is. I'll sure miss you guys, though. Well, like Serena said, we'll see each other at lunch, classes, stuff like that. Maybe we can even meet up in clubs. Is there a chance you'll join the coordinators club? Technically. How are things with Brendan? It was difficult, but we've agreed we're going to talk to each other more openly about everything. Yeah, that's what healthy couples should do. Talk each other out and talk things out with each other. No keeping secrets. Be honest with each other. It's dumb that Red had to be accused of having mind control powers to get us to do that. What do you think about him? May's silent. So is Serena. And Hilda, of course. They're unsure about him, I guess. Well, I don't think he's a mind controller. That's an extremely rare Esper power. If he had that power, I'm pretty sure none of us would know. Oh yeah? Where are you getting that from? My AP Psychology class, from high school, of course. Yep, that'd do it. Alright, let's go. I've got my battle in a while, so... Have you ever noticed how we only ever stand around and talk about boys? The girls walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. Alright. Red found out that Leaf's dorm is splitting up as well, so now let's go to Relic Hall. As you walk towards your own dorm, you're surprised to see your roommates stand around in the lobby. They all carry bags or suitcases with them. Bye then. Don't be so dramatic, we'll still see each other at lunch. Whatever, man, I'm still going to miss you, even if you want to be all moody about it. I will miss you too. And Ethan and Red, of course. I wish Ethan wasn't mad at us. We need to give him, like the rest of the school, time to cool down. We can apologize after. Yeah, it's best if you give Ethan some time to calm down. The same goes for Red. Huh? Surely you must be aware that Red has returned? Man, I had no idea. I know, I didn't care. Of course not Hilbert. I had to pause the recording again, so now I'm back. I wonder where he'll be dorming. I wonder if he's really got mind control powers. Cheren ruined a lot of my plans, a lot of everyone's plans, but even so, I care more about Red's well-being than my own. Oh, you're so generous, Calem. Sounds like Cheren was right. Or maybe Red was. How would this differ if he had said something, if he had protected himself? Do we have any proof that this is not the ideal outcome for the majority? Pathetic. You're trying so hard to rationalize this away. Who's the easiest to pin the blame on? Red, Sabrina, and Cheren. Anything else is just overcomplicating the issue. Ease of comprehension does not equal truth. Who cares about the truth? Everyone else except you. You should, man. I was lying to May, and I nearly ruined things for us. That's your fault for bringing another person into your life. On that note, goodbye, Brendan. It's been a pleasure. Hey, man, can I ask you something? Of course. How do I get smart? What do you mean? Brendan, you're emotionally intelligent. You've got an excellent sense of design. You're fastidious. Yeah, May's lucky to have you, Brendan. Nah, man, I'm not asking about any of that. It's like, you. How do I be more like you? If you think of me as intelligent, you might want to consider the events of last Saturday. It was my own utter stupidity that caused that. Dude, just listen to how you talk. This is your second language, but you speak like a frickin' politician. Well, that was the dream. But a tendency towards sesquipedalian loquaciousness does not imply intelligence. The ability to paraphrase it is a far stronger indicator. Those are big words, damn Calem. Brendan, you're plenty intelligent. I've seen how much your girlfriend adores you, and her. Anyone who can engender that level of passion must be doing the right thing. Remember when Hilbert called Brendan a dumbass or something? Yeah. But Calem is the opposite. Is there some reason you're worried about your intelligence? Did you two hear something on Saturday? No, it's because of Hilbert, because he said that he's unintelligent or something. A dumbass. Let's talk about this later, bro. Very well. We'll have plenty of room in our new dorm together, after all. We're dorming together? Dude, again? Calem, you said goodbye to Brendan, but now you say you're dorming. Why did you say goodbye earlier? I'd rather like to. If you have no objections, I found you to be a reliable friend, and your presence doesn't come with the complicated feelings of our other roommates, though I'll miss them. Awesome! I'd love to do that then, dude. Looks like the band's not splitting up after all. Perhaps not, or at least not entirely. So hey, what do you think about Lisia? She's kinda like super famous and her style is... Your former roommates walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. Okay, so we're saving Pledge Hall for last. Next we're going to the Research Center. By the way, the Research Center at this part of the game has the best music. I like this one during this day. This is the best kind of music for Wednesday evening. You know what I mean. As you walk into the Research Center, you hear two quiet voices talking from behind a door in the back room. Can't believe what happened to them! Yes. I mean, like, that was seriously fucked up, you know? Yes. Like, sure, of course it'd have been better if S didn't know all our secrets in the first place, but... That was not her fault. No, I know. I'm not blaming her, even a little bit. I've got some pretty big secrets. I actually knew about her telepathy even before the school, and I made sure to talk with her, to get a scope on the situation. I still trust her not to spill anything important. You don't think the secrets she revealed were important? Well, no. Importance relative. I mean, most of it was just relationship drama from what I heard. Though, I thought I heard one thing I should probably check out. I trust her as well. How do you know her? I eat lunch with Sabrina. She is a kind, thoughtful soul. Her telepathy is inadvertent and uncontrollable. I try to cultivate power, but I cannot imagine what it must be like for her to live with this unwanted power for so long. I would have thought someone would have stepped up to do something when she was being attacked. I would have thought that when the moment came and I could protect someone, that I could do something. But I failed, again, and I was powerless as another was hurt in front of me. Hey B2, don't take it so hard. It's just part of society. What? Our society. We live in a Pokémon world, you know, where in every way that matters post-violence. We've got the Pokémon to thank for that. Even wars are decided through Pokémon battles now. But there are some problems that can't be solved through a Pokémon battle, and people have forgotten how to handle them. They just freeze and hope that someone strong enough to battle away the problems comes around. There are exceptions. Yeah, most people can't even think of, like, throwing a punch, you know? The concept of physical violence is just non-existent to some people. But sometimes punches need to be thrown. Sometimes you need a steel dagger or a vial of poison or a quick, sharp shock to do the job. Those are references to Nate's electives. Steel, poison, and electric. Oh, you shocked, B, not literally. But that's not what the situation called for. Maybe it should have, I don't know. It's so infuriating, you know? There are all these problems, simple problems, that have what seem like simple, easy solutions, but the moment you actually use any of these solutions, you've opened the door to something you can't ever put back. It's like the ultimate weapon the Tyrant King of Kalos built. As soon as he built one, imitators started propping up all over the world, and what was meant to be a quick and easy solution to a war ended up being a problem for everyone for thousands of years. So, like, I'm not saying the solution to stopping those purple pricks was punching them in the mouth, but would it have made things much worse? Would it have? Really? Purple pricks, that's a good one. That's what I think of them too, Nate. And really, they deserve to be punched in the mouth. I would love to see that. Get punched in the mouth. Haha, oops, sorry about that. I get a bit intense about personal responsibility sometimes. Seems the old mask slipped. Let me just... Jesus, some idiot just drove their car by loudly. Various construction noises. Alright, I'm normal again. We cool? I understand you. Huh? I have seen the violence people visit upon their fellow man. And I have seen the uncomprehending stares when I attempt to explain it. I too wear a mask. I'm sorry. And I for you. No, I should have to deal stuff like that. I signed up for it, but you're just a girl. Don't be sexist, Nate. Yes, and you are just a boy. Same with you, B. Ugh, I'm a bit more than that, though. Are you? Or is that just another mask? Let's talk about something else. Anyway, what do you think about Red? I heard he came back. This talk of his mind control powers is interesting, but not overly concerning. Huh? I have absolute control over every facet of my being. I'm confident that he has not used his mind control on me, and if he had tried, I would have been able to resist. So, you think he actually does have mind control? I have heard no alternative explanation. Good, I got in some real shit for telling someone this before, but I think maybe explaining the truth now would make up for it? He's gonna explain Phrenergy. Okay, so it's not mind control. He knows about Phrenergy. It's actually like... Nate explains the true nature of Phrenergy. As he speaks, it becomes apparent to you that he has somehow listened to your conversation with Professor Oak. So, Blue, Nate, Tia, and Whitney know about Phrenergy. That makes 4 out of hundreds of students. So, he already knew, I guess. Oh. Yeah. How do you know this? That's private. He was eavesdropping on Red and Professor Oak. Fair. May I ask another question then? Sure. I would like to submit a change of nickname request. What? But I call you B2. Yes, but Leaf told me that if we ask you to, you will change our nicknames, so I would like to change my nickname. Jeez, I never should have let her talk me into that. Fine, same rule as with everyone else, 3 characters or less. I would like you to call me B. What? Yes, B. But your name is B. And it is 3 characters long. Ah, she's smiling. Well, alright then. I've already got a B, and so that's kinda confusing, to be honest, but... Why? B and B are completely different. When it's written on paper or on a text box, but not when you say it out loud. When you say them out loud. Right, but they're vocally indistinguishable. I will know the difference. Yeah, so will I. I'll just have to get used to it. Wait, was that a joke? When you said B and B are completely different? If you found it funny. Huh. You're funny. No one told me you were funny. I know some great knock-knock jokes. I'm sure you do, B. So hey, when's your Quater Qlash match? It will be later in the day. It's a few hours from. B and Nate walk out of earshot. You decide to leave. See, even the most serious people have a sense of humor. Well, they can have a sense of humor if they have it. Okay, that music is still playing, that's awesome, I like this music, this song. So the last area we're going to is Pledge Hall. And after Pledge Hall, I'll end the video, it's been going long enough. As you get closer, you hear the sound of a fight. Proceed. Okay, before you go to Pledge Hall, make sure you go to Inspira City first to get your Pokémon. Then proceed. I took another sip of peppermint tea. As you walk towards Pledge Hall, Let me start over. As you walk towards Pledge Hall, you quickly see 3 figures engaged in a pitched battle with a Ninetales. It howls fiercely as hail rains down in the middle of an otherwise sunny day. Ah, there's the frenzied Ninetales that Ethan sent to distract these 3. Damn! What's with this thing? Its movements are too erratic. It's too strong. Gah! I didn't see that coming! Oh, really? You didn't see it using Blizzard for the 5th time? It's not like that's all it's been doing! Well, you're not being much help either. I don't like them, but shouldn't your poison types be able to hit it really hard? They would, if I wasn't getting freeze hexed every goddamn second! This internal argument is not helpful. We should... Then maybe you should try harder to make sure your Pokémon don't get hit! Oh, sure. Let me just take a second to teach my Skorupi Fly. If you two weren't ducking out of the way of its hits all the time, maybe I wouldn't be its only targets. If I didn't avoid its attacks, I would go down in a single blow. You might as well, for as... Let me start. Sorry. You might as well, for as much use... You might as well, for as much use as you're being! May I suggest that you leave this fight to us for a moment, and go fetch your stronger Pokémon? You guys can't hold this thing here for a whole half an hour by yourself! I think... Perhaps we do not need to. Huh? I'd like to test something. Great, he wants to test how quickly I can die. Don't worry, I'll save you, Cheren, Halt. It is not attacking me, as I thought. This Ninetales is... trained. What? My Pokeball worked on it before it broke out, though. Yes, it's wild, but it's been given a command. For some reason, it's staying here at Pledge Hall, thanks to Ethan and his Phrenergy. Now, I wonder who might be responsible for this. Ugh, this shit again. Do you have a better explanation for this? Who else could command a wild Pokemon to stake out a specific location for so long? Red and Ethan. I am beyond certain that Red is responsible for this. No, Cheren, it's Ethan. He's not even here anymore. He is, actually. Really? I mean, really? Yeah, Silver got excited there. Yeah, I saw him fly in right around 1400. Of course he did. He was on top of a dragon Pokemon I've never seen before. Of course he was! Ah. Well, that's why we're here then. He needed us distracted so that he could sneak into the Quater Qlashes. Of course, it's so simple. That's not the idea, Cheren, you're wrong. How would us being here help him do that? I don't know, but I do know I'm right. Actually, you're wrong, Cheren. I got a question. Ask away. How did you know about all that stuff on Saturday? I have no power, no ability to convince people to do what I want, or ability to extract information directly from another's mind. No ability to hide in the shadows and follow him as he plotted. I made note of who he coordinated with, but no more than that. All I did was talk. I simply talked to everyone he talked to. I listened to them, and all I heard was praise. Gushing, effusive praise. I saw how they were robbed of their agency under a spell. Not once did it occur to them that they can solve their own problems or seek out other help. I am genuinely surprised that he came back. I regret what I did, and my choices in allies could not have been worse. I owe Serena a deep and heartfelt apology, which I will deliver as soon as I find her. I highly doubt Serena will forgive you. However, I do not regret the outcome of my actions in regards to Red Rose. He needed to be stopped. As Blue said before, Cheren, you are a bastard. If you're going to say a bastard, please save it. I'm fully aware. I was going to say right. Power corrupts, no matter how good you are. If you have everything you want, then you want everything. But you did it in the dumbest goddamn way possible. Whereas your contributions to his campaign were the height of intelligence. Touché. You can't prove anything. What are you talking about? Small potatoes. Nothing worth thinking about anymore. We are all on the same side. Then can we get back to fighting the Ninetales? I no longer believe that is an active danger to anyone at the school, as long as people entering or exiting Pledge Hall give it a wide berth. Silver, let's go get your other Pokémon. You don't think we should get an instructor to deal with it? I'd rather not confess that the school's new disciplinary committee was unable to stop their first true problem, yes. Fair. Do you think we should set up a ranking system for emergencies? Like, would this be a Demon class disaster level, or maybe a Tiger class, or... The disciplinary committee walks out of earshot. The Ninetales stares straight at you, though the small bush you're hiding behind, as though challenging you. Though its eyes have the same wild glint you've grown to know, it doesn't move from its spot. For a moment, nothing happens, but then... There we go! So, remember how in week 2 I started taking ice classes more frequently, and I said that there's a tough ice Pokemon that I wanted to catch? Well, this is it. So I'm going to put a Larimar below Titanium. So I'm going to catch this thing and save before I engage in battle. Okay, I saved. Now let's move on. A frenzied Pokemon is attacking. How many Pokemon do you want to send out in response? 3, of course. That's why I put Larimar below Titanium. Okay. It's a frenzied Pokemon. A frenzied Ninetales, and it's a female. Another female to add to my team. Savage is going to have a buddy. Okay, so you start with Quick Attack. And Metal Claw. That's twice as super effective on Alolan Ninetales. Just don't knock her out, please. And Larimar, finish off with Slow Freeze, please. That rhymed. Hold on. Oh, that's close. Okay. Alright. Lightning, use Quick Attack. Use a Pokeball. And you use Water Gun. You need to get her health in the red zone. 1, 2, 3. Oh, god damn it. Okay, okay, Ninetales is frozen. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, that's good. Alright. Use a Pokeball again, please. Use Sun Attack, use non-damaging moves. And just use Slow Freeze again, just because. For the hell of it. 1, 2, 3... Yes! Finally! I only took 2 Pokeballs. Yes! Ninetales was caught. I'm so happy. Yes, welcome to the team, Ninetales. I'm going to nickname her Frost. And look, she has a timid nature. That's cute. Welcome to the team, Frost. So now my team is complete. These are all my permanent Pokémon from the future of the game from now on. My team is complete. You successfully caught the Ninetales. You can't help but feel as though this frenzied Pokémon was different somehow. Although its eyes were wild, and it exhibited far more power than it seemed it should have, its fury seemed directed. Because of Ethan. At who or what you're unclear on. Ethan's dark thoughts, of course. You decide to leave. Okay, this episode has gone on long enough. I'm going to stop right here, so thank you, my healers, for joining me on this adventure. Feel free to give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't get on my bitter side.